Winds. This is what we've been warning everybody about. I mean, honestly, that video looked like it was a tropical storm, right? Well, these are tropical storm force winds. We had wind gusts 54 miles per hour in Tampa. That was the biggest gust we had for today. Clearwater had a 51 mile per hour gust. Brooksville 45 mile per hour gust. And guess what? It's still windy out there. And that's really not helping when it comes to these bitter cold temperatures. It's a wicked wind. Looking at these temperatures, these winds, we have winds gusting still 45 miles per hour in Clearwater. Tampa, 30 mile per hour gusts ongoing. Lakeland, more inland, we have 25 mile per hour gusts. Winter Haven, 28 mile per hour gusts at this time. Forecast winds going into the next couple hours here. This is 6:30 tomorrow morning. We will still have gusts 25 miles per hour easily. Let's go a little bit further out in time. Here we are, 3 p.m. tomorrow, still 25 mile per hour gusts. So tomorrow is going to be another windy and gusty day. Not quite as bad as today, but still borderline gusty, right? 25 miles per hour. Yeah, I would say that's pretty windy. All right, so going into that wind advisory makes sense. This goes until 10 a.m. tomorrow, but again, we'll still have winds throughout the afternoon. But this really plays into the extreme gusts that we had for today, tying into that gale warning as well. Tomorrow is not going to be a great boating day either. Let's get to the snow. So Gulf effect snow, is it a thing? Yeah, it works the same way as lake effect snow. It's the same idea, right? We have this water temperature that's in the upper 50s. Actually, lake effect snow, they don't even get that warm. And that warm air rises from the water and it basically condenses. And when we have strong winds blowing in from the northwest and going over this very cold land, it rapidly cools. And what happens is that precip that's rising up from that warmer water condenses and it turns into snow flurries. And we've had a couple of reports. So this is tomorrow morning at 5:46 a.m. If you get up early, you may be able to see those flurries. The best place to see the flurries, honestly, would be the coastal areas, because what happens here is we have that rapid cool down. As soon as it hits that colder air over land, that changeover, the warm air changing over into the super, super cold, chilled air. As we look at tomorrow, 6:30, still have a chance right off the coast. So again, you got to wake up early tomorrow morning. But be careful, because this extreme cold is nothing to play with. We have extreme cold wind chills that go from the teens to even the 10s, the 20s in some spots, depends where you are. The inland locations will be the coldest, as well as up to the north. And I said this earlier, make sure you are having a drip on your pipe and you know where your water shutoff is in case your pipe does burst. What you also can do is open up your cabinets so you can kind of warm those pipes up. So basically, if water freezes inside your pipe, it expands and then it bursts. And that's something you definitely do not want. Satellite and radar here showing a couple clouds out there, as well as some flurries that have been spotted. The weather impact alert, going over this once again for tomorrow morning, the coldest that we have. Monday and Tuesday will also be on the chilly side. The impact, you know by now, there's super cold temperatures. Step outside, you know what I'm talking about. But here's the feels like temperature. It will be in the teens for tomorrow. Dade City, Lakeland, Mulberry, Bartow, you name it. You guys are feeling like you're sub-freezing easily across the area. All right, let's get you to your 7-day forecast. We have a big hockey game tomorrow. We want everybody to make sure they're wearing their ice hockey gear, dressing appropriately. You're going to need it. Look at this. We start off in the 30s, but feeling much colder than that with that wind. 48 for the daytime high. Monday, to have temperatures still in the 30s in the morning. Tuesday as well. That's why we have those weather impact alerts. Wednesday, finally, 43 for the morning temperature, 68 by the afternoon. Couple showers Thursday, that knocks us down a few degrees. Friday, Saturday, chilly. Not quite as bad as this weekend, though.